Derek Rayner. I work with the Fort Lauderdale Vet Center. We're part of the VA, but we're not located in the hospital or the clinic. We're out in the community. Small team of 3 to 6 social workers, psychologists, counselors, mental health. There's over 300 vet centers across the country. So wherever you live, wherever you might move, there's going to be a vet center nearby you for you to be able to get our services. How many of you guys have actually heard of the vet center? Oh, okay. How many of you have been to the vet center? I'm going to ask anyways. Yeah, cool. So yeah, we're part of the VA, like I said, but we don't do the healthcare portion. We do the readjustment counseling, we call it. It's mental health, preparation for school, for work, for anything having to do with readjusting back into civilian life from the military. As you guys know, it's pretty difficult to readjust back into civilian life from the military. So that's what we help with, kind of a one-stop shop, hub of information, but our main effort is counseling. So that could be individual counseling, group counseling, marriage and family counseling. So if any of you guys are married, or it doesn't have to be marriage, it could be significant other, girlfriend, family member, mother, father. We do family counseling. We have a family counselor specifically on staff to help with that. Everything's free of charge. There's no cost. You guys pay for this service through your service to the country. You don't even have to be registered at the VA. You don't have to be registered at the VA. You can just come into the vet center and be seen actually the same day. So you just at some point need your DD-214 and just to make sure that you're eligible. Our services are for combat veterans. How many of you guys deployed? Okay. All right, so we do counseling for combat veterans, and we also do counseling for those who suffered from military sexual trauma. Those who suffered from military sexual trauma while in the military, they do not need to have served in a combat zone. We specialize in counseling for that criteria and that issue. For those that haven't served in combat or suffer from military sexual trauma, there are different resources in the community that we can refer you to. You can still come into the vet center and we'll case manage you, we'll triage you, see what it is that you need, and refer you out for those services. But there are counseling services, I think actually here in Nova, actually, that you can utilize. We have irregular hours, so for instance, today we're open 8 o'clock to 8:30 at night. So there are night hours for you to be able to come in and see a counselor. We're open on Saturdays, so it's anything. We're trying to make ease of access for you guys to be able to have appointments. I know everybody has busy schedules, school, work, family, so can't just be open 8 to 4:30 every day and expect people to make their appointments. So we extended our hours to 8:30. Every vet center is different, so every vet center is a little autonomous as far as schedule goes, whatever the need for the community is. So irregular hours, some are open Sundays. I mean, I think the Pompano Beach Vet Center, there's a Pompano Beach Vet Center, by the way. They're open on Saturday and Sunday. So there's an ease of access. Aside from the counseling portion, we like to do different programs at the vet center, educational programs. Like, for instance, tomorrow we're having a workshop on a credit repair workshop. So we're having a financial counselor come in and teach people about different changes that have happened in the credit reporting, and also how to work with your credit, how to repair that, and also you're going to be able to meet with that financial counselor one-on-one afterwards, so, and ongoing. So it's free financial counseling also at our vet center. So we're having this guy come in maybe once a week, and he's going to be able to offer financial counseling for veterans, free of charge. So that's one thing. We also do different workshops maybe on how to start your own business, veterans benefits, things like that. I'll be pushing all that information through Matt here to disperse to you guys, but it's just an array of things. So it's not just individual, group, and family counseling. We do everything that can help you transition back into civilian life, like I said. Try to make it a smooth transition. Got those events. We also, at our vet center, we have a Tai Chi class, and we have yoga. We do those each once a week. Once again, I said every vet center is autonomous, so each vet center throughout the country has little different special programs like that, needs of the community. So, yeah, what else we got?
The mobile vet center.
Oh, well, we have a mobile vet center. We have a mobile vet center that are located, and there's about 100 mobile vet centers. And what it is an RV command center, if you will, that goes into rural areas or to events that provides counseling for veterans throughout the country. So there's about 100 of those located across the country. We're going to have one coming here at the Veterans Wellness Fair. We've had it here in the past, just to set up and talk to veterans as they come in and check it out. So at the Wellness Fair, if you guys are there, I'm sure you will be, stop by and check out the Mobile Vet Center. So that's a program that we have. It's coming all the way down from Jacksonville. I'll be going to different events throughout that week. What else can I say?
Do they do any services for drug or alcohol abuse?
So we would refer out for that. Our main effort is to try to deal with PTSD, military sexual trauma, things of that nature. The VA has a OSAC, which is drug and alcohol counseling. Could be inpatient, outpatient, things of that nature. So we would refer to them for that specialized kind of treatment. It's hard to deal with your issues from combat when you're drinking and doing drugs, you know, if that's the case. So it's not something we really dive into, it's more referral. So we have different people come to the vet center. Like I said, we got the financial counselor. We have a benefits officer that comes and helps do claims. He helps with claims, disability claims. We have had workforce or Career Source Broward come and help with you know, careers or jobs, find jobs, things like that. So it's a well-rounded place for you to come and feel comfortable. Like I said, you don't have to walk through a clinic, through a hospital. It's an office, it's like a private practice setting. It's very confidential. That's another thing that stands out is the vet center is very confidential. Our records are kept separate actually from the VA. So we can see the VA's records, but they cannot see ours, which is a good thing. You're able to come in and actually, you know, tell your counselor you had a good day without you worrying about maybe going on a record and then you get your claim taken away or something like that. Some people worry about that stuff. So, you know, it's confidential as far as that goes. The records are kept separate. It's mandated by Congress. So that's something that a lot of combat veterans, they want their privacy. Veterans in general, everybody wants their privacy. So. The local vet centers, there's one in Doral, there's one in Fort Lauderdale, like I said, there's one in Pompano Beach, there's one in Palm Beach, and there's one in Jupiter. You know, I'm sure you guys are located throughout Broward County, so it would be Pompano or us in Fort Lauderdale. You have the brochures that I gave you; those are for Fort Lauderdale. If you wanted to make an appointment with one of our counselors. That's a gist, that's an overview, you know. Anything else would be a little more specific, and we would have to talk one-on-one, because it would be, you know, more individualistic. So, if you guys have any questions, benefits, look, I know, Matt said that I was able to talk about voc rehab. I can answer some questions about voc rehab, and if I don't have the answers to those, I'll take down your name. I've worked with them closely. I'll go to voc rehab, I'll get the answer, and I'll get back to you. Or I'll pass the information on to whatever your counselor is or whoever, and let them know that you're asking this question or whatever it might be, because I'll be there on Tuesday actually. So, there's that, GI Bill, any veterans benefits questions, VA healthcare questions, if you have any, you can ask me, it's fine. So, anybody have any questions?
So would you be able to just give us a little overview of voc rehab